Good morning everyone, I hope you had a good long weekend. This is the video on the 29th of March, just after 7 AM, so the email's gone out now. And it's going to be a bit of a tricky one to call today really after the long weekend, but what I'm thinking is a rise up to the 6155 area, something like that, before a bit more downside. Asia was a bit weak overnight, and Australia was off quite a bit as well. So I'm feeling a bit more bearish than bullish at the moment, really. But we've got weak bear, on the 30-minute chart here with the moving averages and the daily coral line. However, first thing after a long weekend, it's probably going to be a little bit choppy while it finds its feet, so to speak. So be a bit of playing it by ear, really. If I just go to the 2-hour chart as well, here again weak bear really with the moving averages, but like I say, probably best just to see how it plays out this morning. We have got resistance from this red coral line on the 2-hour at 6153-ish. You can see it's dropped off a couple of times there recently. So where was that? First thing yesterday morning, and then again overnight with those spikes up towards that line. So the daily chart, I'll just zoom that down a little bit. The 10-day channel is heading down now, so you remember that's been heading up really for the past few weeks, as we've had this long sustained bounce from 5,500 but stalled at 6,200. So the 10-day channel with the recent spikes down, so that one on last Thursday down to 60.90, 10-day channel is heading down now. On that we've got resistance at 6,230 and support at 6,083. So that's probably the extremes of today. So bear those levels in mind. So 6,230 and 60.82. The 20-day, however, the green channel, that is still heading up, but obviously is much wider, with support at 60.34 and resistance at 6,320. So, I mean, I was thinking that we might get this 6,350 area, and to be honest, looking at the S&P, they need to break 2050 really. They got support down at 2031. So if that level holds, then that could act as a springboard on the S&P, which would take the FTSE higher as well. If not, if that's 2030 level breaks, then we're looking at 2020 and then down to 1990. So it's really the S&P is driving things quite strongly at the moment. So if we just go to the 10-minute, though, obviously that's a bit zoomed in for first thing after a long weekend. But the bulls, well, they're trying at the moment, but we'll need to break this 6142 level for a rise up towards the pivot. And you can see we have got a bit of a channel there with resistance at 6152 as well, coinciding with that weekly pivot. Support from the bottom of that 10-minute channel is down at 6110, so that tallies with the bottom of the Bianca channels, which was 6102 and 6116. So I'm thinking we're probably going to see those Bianca channel bottoms today, 6115, something around there. So it'll be up to the bears really just to see what happens at this 6150 level. So that looks like the fairly key level for today, 6150. If the bulls can break that, then we might well be going up towards the 6170 and probably retesting 6200 again. Otherwise, dipping down to that 6115 level. Okay, so hope that all makes sense. Any questions, please drop me an email. Thanks for watching.